Is it?
There are,
oh, there are kids here?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's remember the show aired on CBS.
I apologize, I'm sorry.
So we're going to keep things...
Well, okay. Alright, sorry.
Did you say we're going to keep things zip tight? Zip tight. Just want to clarify.
I apologize for the children in the audience. So I guess another question would be, in the scene where the machine, as Ruth's voice, is giving the message about Shaw being a straight line and everything like that, you know, there's only been like another time where we see Shaw's emotion come through, and that's when she's helping the little girl. And so in that moment, you know, when Shaw cries and stuff like that, do you think that, you know, her being a sociopath and everything, like, do you think that is when, you know, she actually does feel love for Ruth in that moment, or she actually does realize, like, you know, I actually can be with this person, like, just because I'm this way, it doesn't have to hinder me from, you know, loving this woman?
I think she realizes it before that moment. You know, there were some, I can't remember all of them, but there were definitely some scenes before that, even as far as season, you know, going back to season 4, where the character, Root, was, you know, definitely getting under Shaw's skin. And I think in the beginning, I really don't think that Shaw had a thing for Root. You know, I think it really caught her by surprise. And by the time we got to that scene, I think it was already, Shaw's feelings were already there. You know, I don't think it was in that moment that she realized that, or she would not have gotten emotional. But, you know, she's definitely one of those characters who, you know, she's kind of a lone wolf, and she found herself amongst this family, and I think she found, you know, that relationship with the dog, with her, with the fellas on the show, you know, like enjoying it more than she thought she would. And, you know, realized that being isolated wasn't all it's cracked up to be. And, you know, and yeah, I mean, in an alternate universe, you know, I do think that, you know, the two of these were together, and, you know, and they made little shoot babies with the help of a machine, you know. And, but yeah, I think she realized it way before then that this was somebody that
So when do you think she realized it then?
I'm trying to remember, honestly, because I can't remember I can't remember. I got dumber with each kid I had, so like, I don't know, but I really feel like there was something that happened in season 4 where her flirtations just started working. You know, and like, I just remember when she came to pick me up on a motorcycle and she hands me a helmet and I like get on the back of the bike and we drive off, and you know, there's just something there. And then my need for her help was another thing on the show. Like, I needed her to help me. And so it was just, you know, it just kind of developed. I mean, it was like, you know, I think it was like somebody pulling out the rug from underneath her when she realized she did have feelings for her. But again, because the character was supposed to be so reserved, it was never anything. I think the dream, or the fantasy, the simulation, I think that was, you know, that was the most Shaw would ever show. You know, but even that was pretty much all done for you guys. You know, it's like, because we read the feedback that was on Twitter and what the fans wanted, and you know, that was really done for you all.
And was it?
Thank you. I have another question that came from Twitter before we get back to the line.